Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Raquel and we do a whole lot of different things here. We do some hair care, some skincare, some makeup, some book reviews. So if those are your kind of things, stick around. There'll probably be some stuff that interests you. But today I'm gonna do something I haven't done before, which is an empties video. I've been saving up the stuff I've been using over the last little while, and I have a whole lot of empty bottles that I've been collecting in a cardboard box. And today I'm going to show you what they are, what I liked, what I didn't like, and just go through a little bit of a review of everything. So let's start off with hair care. First off, I have the moisturizing shampoo from Ruthie's Beauty Emporium. I actually got this little sample in a box from Colaholics box. So they do a whole lot of like sample size products that you can buy in their monthly box. It's a surprise every month about what you're getting. And this was one of their months they did Ruthie's Beauty Emporium. And I had tried a few of their other things before. I really like their curl custard, their leave-in conditioner. They have a mask that's also really nice. But I was really stoked to be able to try their moisturizing shampoo. It has the same scent as all of their other stuff. It smells very sweet. I can't really put a finger on what it is exactly, but a very sweet kind of comforting scent. And I really like this. It's a gentle shampoo, but it has enough lather. And for my wavy girls or guys with finer hair, we generally like more of a lather as opposed to like a co-wash type feel. So this was really nice in the sense that it's Curly Girl approved. It has some really great ingredients. It's gentle, but it still lathers really nicely. So yeah, that is definitely something that I would consider buying the full size. Next I have, this is from the Curl Collective. They also do, you can buy sample sizes and sample boxes and stuff. And in one of my orders a while ago, I bought the deep conditioner from Aunt Jackie's, the Blackberry and Castor Growth Mask. It actually comes in a really cool like glass tub. And I had never tried anything from Aunt Jackie's before, and I know they're like quite highly like rated for a like Curly Girl approved, like quite a few Curly Girl approved products. But I loved this mask. Oh my gosh, I really loved it. It's not super thick and heavy, so again, nice for like finer or wavier hair that doesn't need like so much moisture, but it also has a good amount of protein. It's got castor oil, which is great for growth because it is called their grow mask, I think, something like that. And also got blackberry extract, which can help with collagen. I'm not exactly sure on the mechanism of how that works, but blackberry can definitely help with collagen, which is a protein, and my hair loves a good amount of protein. It also just smells absolutely divine. I could leave this on for quite a while and not get over moisturized, which is really a thing for me because my hair gets over moisturized really easily, especially in summer when it's humid. But yeah, I absolutely love this mask. I definitely will be buying the full size once I've finished a few of my other things. Then last, for hair care, you can't even see what this is. It's just an empty little glass jar. This was the curl jelly, what is it even called? Hold on, I have to look up the name. What are you called? Green Fairy. It's from the Green Fairy. Chia seed pudding, something. This is it on Green Fairy's website. It's their chia hair pudding. This was also a sample that came in a box from Colaholics. It was like their zero waste box that I think I actually have a video unboxing all of that. So this has been a long time coming. It's been finished for a while. But I really enjoyed this. Firstly, it smelt amazing, but it's a very lightweight, like jelly serum-y type feel. Like it doesn't feel super sticky like a lot of other gels. It was very lightweight, kind of runny, but it was like just enough for my hair. If I wanted like a really fuss-free wash day for styling, I would just go in with like a lightweight leave-in conditioner and then this jelly over top, and like amazing hold, amazing definition. Like for something so lightweight, you don't necessarily expect that, but yeah, really good product. And if you're into like the natural scene, no preservatives, etc., which that's not necessarily the best thing in my opinion, but yeah, this was a really lovely product. Next, let's move on to skincare. And this is kind of something I've discovered recently, but it makes a whole lot of sense. I go through skincare a whole lot quicker than I go through hair care because I'm doing my skincare routine like twice a day, whereas I'm only washing my hair once or twice a week. So yeah, there's a whole lot more skincare here than there was hair care, but I have a whole lot of samples. Let's start with those and then we will do the full sizes. Got my samples. The samples are so much fun. I love it when companies send you some little samples with your order. Anyway, first we have, this is from Madagascar Centella Skin 1004. It is their light cleansing oil. I don't know if you can see that. I kind of went into this knowing I wasn't going to like it because I'd seen a review somewhere that it like didn't have a lot of slip and it wasn't great. And I really didn't enjoy it. It actually stung my eyes quite a bit and it didn't remove my makeup as well as some other oil or balm cleansers that I've tried. So that's not necessarily something I would purchase. But if you're, for example, someone who doesn't really wear makeup but you reapply sunscreen a lot, this might be nice for you because you don't actually need to sit there like rubbing your eye to get your mascara off. It's just going to be for your sunscreen. So yeah, maybe that would be a person who would like that. Then we've got from Hamish the very, I don't know, raved about Artless Glow Base SPF 50 PA+++. It's a Korean sunscreen. And I was quite keen to try this because so many people rave about it. But for my oily skin, this is just a no. It's like almost shimmery when you first put it on. Like it has a little bit of that shimmer. And I know people say it's like a really nice base for makeup. And I think if you have dry skin, this would be amazing as your like sunscreen / makeup primer. Because it gives you that little bit of a glow like underneath your makeup. I also found it's like a little bit sticky tacky, like your products will stick really nicely to it. But for me, on a no makeup day, this was just, I didn't like it. I did finish the sample. I think there were like 2 or 3 uses out of this. I thought, if not, why not? Like, I mostly work from home. No one's going to see my glittery, shimmery face anyway. But not something I would repurchase. But if you have dry skin and you wear makeup, I think this could be a goodie. Next, we have from Benton the Snail D High Content Lotion. Guys, I love this. Like, I wish I had more of this, or maybe I need to purchase the full size. I can't really say like, oh, the snail mucin was amazing, or it's got like bee venom in it that is supposed to like help with elastin and stuff. But for me, it was the texture. It was this super lightweight but really hydrating texture that my skin just like drank it in. It was so lovely to use. I'm not necessarily sure if something like this could have a permanent place in my skincare routine, but I really enjoyed this product. And I think if you are on the like snail mucin trend, then maybe this is a nice one for you to try. Next, we have a couple things from Pyeongchang Yul. We have their cleansing foam and moisture cream. The cleansing foam was super nice. Because I'm an oily skin gal, I'm not really used to using those like cream to foam type cleansers. I generally always go for a gel cleanser, but this was so nice. It felt very luxurious. It foamed easily. My skin didn't feel tight or dry after using it. It was just really lovely to use. I think if you have like normal to or balanced to dry skin, I think you would really like this. My oily skin liked it in winter. I would definitely give this a try. Like me personally, I would give this a try in summer and see how my skin felt. But yeah, super nice. I think quite a basic product, but just a really good one to have. Then the moisture cream from the same line. This is also lovely. This was really quite a thick cream, but really hydrating. I used it at night. If you have drier skin, any time of the day would probably suit you fine. But yeah, super lovely, really hydrating. I enjoyed it. Next, we have from Purito the B5 Panthenol Re-Barrier Cream. Panthenol 10%, Centella Asiatica, Squalane, and Niacinamide. This was also really lovely. I want to say similar level of loveliness to the Pyeongchang Yul Moisture Cream. Really enjoyed it. It says rich yet lightweight watery cream, which sounds about right. It applied really easily, it absorbed really nicely, but it was very calming and hydrating. Then lastly, we have the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Gel Cream, which I was very excited about because this is kind of like a cult favorite, especially for oily skin, but I was really underwhelmed. Like, it was a gel moisturizer. It was nothing special. Like, my current gel moisturizer that I use feels nicer than this did. So yeah, glad I got to try it, because I probably would have bought the full size to test it at some point, and I actually didn't like it so much. Then we have some full-size products. I don't know what this piece of hair is doing. I washed this morning, and this piece is like always a bit difficult on wash day, and then it like calms down. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Switch Beauty Swash Cleanser. It is a super gentle gel cleanser with a very runny, liquidy consistency. And at first, like, I couldn't get this pump. There was actually like a piece of plastic around this pump and it wouldn't pump down. And I reached out to Switch on Instagram and I was like, what is going on? Like, I only get 1 or 2 drops out of this pump, and I have to like pump 3 or 4 times to get like a decent amount. And they were like, take the plastic thing off, and then it pumped. Yeah, it's got a little open and close mechanism, which is really nice. I really enjoyed this cleanser. I think if you have sensitive skin, you will love this. It's got a whole lot of calming ingredients. It's sulfate free. It's got really gentle surfactants, but it foams up super nicely if you're someone who likes a foam. It's got panthenol, it's got centella asiatica, it's got green tea, just a really nice basic cleanser that honestly I think anyone would love, but like super amazing if you have sensitive skin. Then I have a toner. This is the Some by Me AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner with 2% niacinamide. This is the 100ml bottle, so the smaller. There's also a 150ml bottle. And this was so hyped. I was so excited. Like, my skin needs a low dose of salicylic acid, which is BHA, like on a daily or almost daily basis, because it gets congested and clogged so easily. And I was really excited about this. It also has tea tree. It says 10,000 parts per million tea tree oil or tea tree extract. I'm not sure. So it smells really nice, smells like tea tree. Also has a little bit of peppermint oil, so maybe if you're super sensitive, not for you because of that essential oil. But I was really excited about this, and it just like didn't perform for me. I don't know if it was overhyped and I was expecting miracles, although it is called the Miracle Toner. Why did you not perform miracles, toner? My skin just didn't like it. I think the sort of concentrations of AHA, BHA, PHA were too low for me. It was something like 0.01 or 0.1% salicylic acid, which is really low. Like, I think the studies show that 0.5 to 2% is what you should be using if you want to see good results. So yeah, not a fan. I finished it, will not repurchase. Then I have a couple serums. The first one is the Catrice Pore Minimizing 10% niacinamide serum. I tried these Catrice serums because they are super affordable. Like, if you go into Clicks or Dischem, these are about 150 rand a bottle, which for a serum, that is good bang for your buck. This is quite a runny serum, applied really easily, absorbed nicely, but I didn't really feel like it did much for me, which is weird because niacinamide is always recommended for oily skin to help with sebum production, to kind of control that oil-water balance. It just, I don't know if the formulation is not great, if other products are formulated better so they perform better, but yeah, I didn't see much of a difference with this at all. I just finished it because I had it. And I've also come to the decision that like almost everything has niacinamide in it, but I was using something else with niacinamide at the same time as this, and I was like, why am I using a separate niacinamide serum when so many other products in my routine contain niacinamide? So that's my lesson learned from the serum, is I will not use a niacinamide serum in the future. It'll have to be something with multiple ingredients and not just niacinamide. Which I suppose brings me on to my next empty, which is the Fundamental Skincare Alpha Arbutin Water Serum. I think this is 1.75% alpha arbutin. And I'm pretty sure this also has niacinamide. Yes, 1.75% alpha arbutin, 2% niacinamide, 3% hyaluronic acid. I really liked this serum. The consistency was just chef's kiss. A bit of a thicker consistency, but because of that hyaluronic acid, it felt so soothing, sunk in really nicely. I would just, you know, open the dropper, squeeze some in, and then do 3 drops on my fingers, rub it together and put it on my face. This was really, really nice for those post-acne dark marks, the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. It really helped to speed up that recovery of those marks, that they went back to a normal color quicker. But I did not find that this treated any existing hyperpigmentation that I have. I don't know if you can see, I'm not wearing makeup on my cheeks. I have on this cheek a little bit of like spotting from the sun. This is my right side, so I imagine from like sitting in the car on, you know, the days before I knew to wear SPF 50 every day. But it hasn't done anything for any of that pigmentation. But if you have acne and you are prone to those dark marks after acne, this is great. I'm not repurchasing at the moment because I'm trying a different one that basically has the same ingredients, but it's from a different brand. So yeah, it'll be interesting to actually compare the two once I've tried that one a little bit more. Then I've got some like randoms. Where shall we start? Let's start with this, my beloved Mixa Cica Repair Balm. As you guys may know, this is considered a dupe for the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. The only difference is that this one doesn't have Cica, but it's called a Cica Repair Balm. But anyway, they both have 5% panthenol, and I have actually looked at the ingredients on the boxes of both. They are very, very similar, especially like the first half of the ingredients, exactly the same. Second half, they kind of changed the order a bit, but it's the same ingredients. This is lovely. You guys might know that I get really like scaly, flaky hands in winter. And last winter, it actually went into like October last year. I think it just from the like very low humidity that we had here in Johannesburg. We have very, very dry winters, except for this winter. This winter has been a little bit wet. But yeah, this has been one of the only things that has actually helped my hands. Before I would apply like the Epimax hand cream, I'd apply it onto that rough flaky skin and like initial relief, yes, but an hour, 2 hours later, my hands would flake again. This stuff, if I used it a couple times a day, if I, you know, every time I wash my hands afterwards, put this on, this actually kept my skin barrier on my hands intact. So I will forever love this. And Mixa, if you're watching, I doubt it, but if you are, please come back to South Africa. That would be great. I actually bought 2 backups. This one is almost finished. There's a tiny little bit left. It sits on my bedside table so I can use it whenever I need it at night. But I actually have 2 spares because I couldn't bear to be without it. Next, I have a deodorant. This is from Garnier. Their Invisible Anti-Marks, Stains and Fading. Anti-white marks deodorant. Whatever. Antiperspirant rather, shall I say. I don't really use like a fragrance deodorant. I just go for an antiperspirant, and this has a slight fragrance. Really nice, like fresh fragrance. I always used to use Dove, and when Garnier announced like a year or 2 ago that they were now officially cruelty-free, I thought, let's try a Garnier one, and I really like this one. I think it actually has performed better as an antiperspirant than the Dove ones that I've used before. So I'm currently using a different Garnier one to test it out, but yeah, really enjoyed it. Then we have a shower gel from the Body Shop. This is the Honey Mania shower gel. There's a tiny little bit left, but it's actually really hard to get out because it's so thick. Like it kind of just sits at the bottom here and doesn't do much. This smells divine. I don't actually really like honey. I don't eat honey. I don't have honey in my tea. but I don't know, it smells gorgeous and feels very luxurious to use on the body. I kind of feel like the Body Shop is not a brand that you necessarily buy for yourself, you buy it for other people. So if you are giving a little like pamper yourself gift to a friend, this is a great one. Then I have a couple sunscreens. This first one is from Hey Gorgeous, which is a local South African brand. They kind of consider themselves cruelty-free, chemical-free, natural, which I get some people are into that. I was into that a few years ago before I knew more and before I understood that products need preservatives in order to have a shelf life and to last and not get moldy and like infected and gross things. So I bought this a while ago. I kind of used it a little bit. I thought, oh yeah, I could do with the face sunscreen. It says this is a moderate SPF of around 25 and to reapply frequently because it's a moderate SPF of around 25. I'm not trying to bash the brand. I would just rather know like exactly what SPF I'm putting on my face so I know how often to reapply. But this, I've hardly used it. You can see how full it is. It is just, it's full of essential oils. It smells nice. It kind of smells like lime. I think it has lime essential oil, but it's really like thick and sticky, and it doesn't feel nice on the face. I tried recently, I put it on my arms. I thought like, let's just try use this up. Didn't even like it on my arms. It is so sticky. So I think it's going to go in the bin. I might clear it out and reuse the tub for something else, but I cannot use this. It's just far too sticky for me. In the very last thing of my empties video, it's not quite empty, it's almost empty. This is the Bioderma Photomax 50 Plus Aqua Fluid, the non-tinted version. I believe they also have a couple tints. This has been a super nice sunscreen for my oily skin. It says it's dry touch. It's really nice under makeup. It leaves you with not a super matte finish, maybe a satin finish that I quite like. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will know that I have recently been diagnosed with rosacea, and I don't know if the camera picks it up. It tends not to. My cheeks here, I don't have makeup on my cheeks. I just have a little bit of concealer around my nose and on my chin. There you go. You can see this texture. You can see the pinkness here on this cheek. This one's a little bit worse than the right one. But yeah, I was recently diagnosed with rosacea, and the stinging, the sensitivity has kind of got worse since I've been diagnosed. I think because I'm so like pedantic about how does my skin look and whatever, I picked it up quite early, like what was happening, and I went to the doctor and I was like, yo, what's happening? And she was like, you got rosacea. But yeah, as a result, it is still getting worse before it gets better. And this unfortunately makes my cheeks sting when I put it on. So it's almost finished. If I hold it up to the light, it's literally like down there. There's not a lot left. But anyway, I have put this on my husband's bedside table and said, please use it because I can't use it anymore. So he can finish it up. If you have any sunscreen recommendations for people with rosacea, let me know. But that is the only one out of the ones I have that is actually making my cheeks burn. So I guess I should be grateful for that. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Those are all of my empties. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you have tried any of these products, let me know. I would love to know your thoughts. I've actually heard so many people say they enjoy this Samba Me toner and I kind of hated it. So let's have a debate in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Thanks for sticking around. If you got this far, hit the like button. If you want to see more from me, click subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.